Hi guys, welcome to day 5 video. As you can see today we're going to do something similar to yesterday. A few things. One, I apologize. In the video from yesterday I did say day 1, I meant day 4. 2, I recognized from listening to it I was talking pretty fast. I'm going to try to slow down today. But hopefully having the pictures of the final work along with the video can help. So I'll do that again today. So after the video I'll take pictures of the work that I do and post it along with the video on the Google Classroom. So today, again, we are going to work with our shapes on the coordinate plane, and we're going to come up with a system of inequalities. We're also going to make sure we know exactly what shape we're working with, and then today we're going to add finding area and perimeter of our shapes. So today we have a triangle, so we have triangle ABC. We're going to find our 3 inequalities, so we're going to start with AB. AB, I got my line right here. I'm looking at it. I'm looking to figure out what's my slope. Looking at my picture, I got a rise of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I got a run of 0. Hopefully a couple of us are thinking that's impossible because we do have an undefined slope. When our slope is undefined, that means it's going to be an x equals equation, not a y equals. So I'm going to just look, what is my x value of my 2 coordinates? They both have an x value of -5. So x is now going to be either less than or equal to or greater than or equal to -5. I am shading to the right. My values are getting greater. So x is greater than or equal to -5. So that's one. One more to go. AC. AC is my line right here. I do have a slope this time, so we're going to figure it out. We're going to count it. I'm going down 6. I'm going over 8. So I have -6/8 as my slope. Once I have my slope, I'm going to take one of my coordinates. I'm going to take C this time, and I'm going to plug it in for my x and my y. I'm going to plug in my slope so that I can solve for B. So we got y is -3. That is going to equal -6/8 times 3 plus B. So I'm starting to recognize that I have a fraction here, and we don't like fractions. So after I do my multiplication, I'm actually going to start to think about how do I get rid of the fraction. So right now I got -3 equals -6 times 3, which is -18 over 8 plus B. Hopefully we remember from last year the best way to get rid of our fractions is to multiply everything by the value that is the denominator. So I'm going to multiply everything by 8. So we got -24. We got -18 times -8 times -18 over 8. That leaves me with -18. And we got plus 8b. So again, I multiplied every term by that 8. So I'm going to add 18 to both sides. I get 8b equals -6. And my last step is to divide both sides by 8. And I have b equals -6/8. So hopefully that was an easy way to work with this ugly fraction, -6/8. That's not very nice. We can simplify if we want, but you don't have to for our inequality. The last thing we gotta do is, did I shade over or under? This is gonna be an under. So our final answer, y is less than or equal to our slope, -6/8. X -6/8. Just like last time, to save some time, I did that third one for us, our BC. BC, we actually have a horizontal line, which hopefully remember that means it is a y equals. So my slope is 0. I just got to figure out what is my y-intercept. I intercepted -3. So y is going to be greater than or equal to -3. So let's come up with our system. AB, I'm going to change this guy to BX, is greater than or equal to -5. ACY is less than or equal to -6/8, x -6/8. And finally BC, our y is greater than or equal to -3. All right. Our system step is done, so now we're going to go through, we're going to look at our picture, what's the distance of the sides. Luckily we got BC, we got AB. Those should be pretty quick to count, but we are going to have to use Pythagorean theorem for AC. So AB, I'm just going to count them. I get 6. BC, I'm going to count it. I get 8. That actually helped me know that my Pythagorean theorem should be 6 squared plus 8 squared. We get 36 plus 64 equals c squared. 100 equals c squared. Square root that guy. C equals 10. All right, we got all different sides, so we are working with a scalene triangle. But let's look at our slopes. We got a slope of undefined. Or, as we solved it, 6 over 0. We got a slope of down 6 over 8. And we got a slope of 0. Right now, I should maybe from the picture or from my slopes identify that I do have 2 perpendicular lines, so we can classify this guy as a right triangle. Let's use a better marker. So those are 2 different steps, or 3 different steps that we used yesterday. So now we're going to add a little more, and that's just finding our area and the perimeter. All right, we've talked about using composite area and perimeter, but we should notice I do have a horizontal and vertical side, which means I can find the height of my triangle right away. My height is going to be 6. My base is going to be 8. To find my area, I'm going to do 1/2 times 8 times 6, and I am going to get 24 units squared. For my distance, what is nice is I actually already found my side lengths, or sorry, not distance, for my perimeter, I already found my side lengths. So my perimeter, I'm just going to add them. 6 plus 8 plus 10, and I get 24 units. So today, just like yesterday, you're going to have a couple practice problems. There are going to be a few that are now going to ask you to, once you've worked with your shape, find the area, find the perimeter. You are going to be working with shapes where you don't have to use your composite steps. You should be able to just count what is your base and what's your height. So keep an eye out for those. And then also perimeters, make sure that if you're using decimals, you can combine them. If you're using radicals, you got to have like radicals, okay? Otherwise, those aren't like terms, and you would have to leave it as it is. One more time, reach out to me if you guys have any questions or concerns. You know what my office hours are. I am available to help you with this practice problems. You guys also have your tutors as a resource. So hopefully you are starting to feel pretty good with this topic on day 2. Have a good day, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.